Welcome to C&B Podcast.
Shouts to Vermont. You know what I mean? Happy belated birthday to GW Foley.
GW Foley. Hey, I was in Rutland. Do you know they make oyster crackers in Rutland?
Nah, I didn't know that shit, but shouts to Rutland.
They do. They make oyster crackers in Rutland. Good ones.
What were you doing at Rutland?
I was at a story slam, the Rumpus Story Slam.
Rumpus, huh?
Yeah.
Tell the beautiful C&B audience, however many, I hope it's going to be up to 1 million. What happened?
It happened. I told my story. It was awesome. I won.
Oh, so it was like competition?
This particular one was a competition. Not all rumpuses are competitions. This
Shouts to
one is.
rumpuses, whoever partakes in it. How many people bear witness to this? How many? What was your audience?
I don't know, maybe like 50.
50? Like
It was like eight
you're brushing it
storytellers.
off like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm a celebrity.
We were in the theater. We were at St. Joseph's College.
But 50 people, that's a lot of people. And how many people were you up against?
I believe there were a total of 8.
8?
Yep, so I was up against 7.
You beat 7 motherfuckers,
the
but
next
no
rumpus,
disrespect to
The next Rumpus is going to be in the Little Falls Black Box Theater in New York, May 20th.
May 20th, so yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And don't you have your own storytellers that you do?
Yes, Coffee, Tea, and Stories at Hudson River Cafe is going to be May 19th. So,
what's up, motherfuckers? May 19th.
It's going to be busy. And the 27th, I'm in Bennington. Fundraiser for the vets.
Fundraiser for the vets. Shouts to the vets and everything you do. I mean, I know you're going to have to be on your P's and Q's given our Commander-in-Chief.
Given our Commander-in-Chief. But on the 13th of May, I'm at Rocks at Rocky Horror Picture Show Burlesque.
That's what's up. One of the best movies.
I won't be taking my clothes off. So.
That sounds fun. So Rocky Horror Picture Show the 13th. So you have a
pretty good month coming.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing anything. You know what I mean? This month, my phone's just not ringing. But shouts out to the imaginary calls I'm gonna get gigs.
Aren't you hosting a low beat this month?
I don't know. I mean, I'll check with the person who runs a low beat. I'll check it out with her. Hopefully, along the lines, maybe I can host. Give the fans what they want because I know they've been craving for a Blaze hosting gig. To this day, the banner from like 2 years ago when I hosted at Justin's is still hanging in the barber shop.
That's cool. That's cool. I made several banners with your picture, and none of them made it to the barbershop. You still just have the old one, nothing current.
Yeah, nothing current. He just has the old original one. But I get a lot of flack for that because a lot of the thugs, the killers, and the goons get kind of mad that their pictures now that they're being honored. And I was honored over all the other thugs and goons.
And for a couple of years, you
killers. Players and shit.
Shouts out to Nick Anthony for running that show at Justin's.
Yeah, that was awesome. That's why I'm forever grateful, and I always wish it well to Nick Anthony. And that was one of my strongest nights, even though I was still early in the game. But that was one of my.
It was a great night. You also brought the hoverboard that night, I believe.
Yeah, man. A fancy name for it. It's called Skywalker. So,
I just figured it was, pricey thing with wheels.
Yeah, it's the most, one of the biggest waste of money I've ever purchased ever in my life. So, shouts out to you.
You did do a live on the hoverboard. Why,
Yeah, that was...
Why not do more of those? I just, Blaze goes on trip on hoverboard.
It wasn't the smoothest one, I'm saying, that day.
No, but I could see you doing adventures like, Blaze in Lake George hoverboarding.
Yeah, I was looking to, expand the whole Blaze enterprise because since the success, I mean, I just did like Blaze 243 at the Lark Tavern. Shouts to the Lark Tavern.
Shouts to Lark Tavern. Shouts to Nell.
I'm looking to expand the whole Blaze brand, so instead of just Blaze after dark, there's Blaze during the day. And as you said, like Blaze on the hoverboard, so Blaze is on the hoverboard, but this is Blaze during the day. Because since the big success of Blaze after dark, expand
the Blaze enterprise. Nice. Nice.
But, I mean, it's really exciting, and I've been working out a lot more, because I'm a part of this real good gym. You know what I mean?
I've been hearing about them. Kind of envious. Because I have not been working out nearly as much as I'm supposed to.
Because don't you hate, like, if you're a part of a gym and you just hate, like, some of the people that go there, it kind of just doesn't make it pleasant to go to the certain gym you go to?
I don't like spending money on a gym when I know, I could do this stuff at home. I could do push-ups and sit-ups and stuff at home, and then I don't. So
that's why the beautiful thing about this gym that I'm a part of, it's the Blaze Boxing Gym.
The Blaze Boxing Gym.
It's in my fucking house, and it's just me. You know what I mean? I'm the only member. My training partner is the heavy bag. I beat the shit out of that thing. But, yeah. The heavy bag's probably going to have to piss blood for a couple weeks, but he's always been, he never talks back, and, I can beat him up and everything like that.
Maybe, that would be an interesting invention. To get a heavy bag that when you hit it, it gets to talk back to you, like, straighten your wrist, or, is that all you got? Talking like a little old man.
Get our views up, so, people are thinking that's a new idea to me.
All of a sudden, our views just spike for this, like, why?
Why couldn't we make that? Why couldn't we find out how to make that happen?
That redhead on that podcast was talking about having a heavy bag that talks back.
I've got one, yeah. So you're working out, so it gives you workout advice. It's like the trainer kind of thing. The way
and we're just like sitting there wondering because, like, shouts to the people who do view this, but our viewership is not as high as we want to. Definitely click the like button and view it up, or tell a friend to tell a friend. But you know what I'm saying? But it's just like they're gonna get that idea. It's like we're just wondering, like, why is this particular one spiked up? Because they took the idea, make a talking heavy bag, like, yeah, and they have the Mickey's voice from Rocky.
Or just a crabby old man.
Yeah.
Straighten your wrist. You call that a punch? Come on.
Yeah.
Give me faster.
Straight down with the straight. Stiffen up on the jab. Like, throw the right hook.
That's not an uppercut. What are you, 4 foot?
What are you, pussy? I was like, you like that. And sometimes you like that as motivation.
Well, yeah, and it also you have levels of beginner, intermediate, and just sassy or annoying.
I used to always like when people got really upset. Like
inflaming. That would be the third category. Inflaming, so that it'd be taunting you to hit it. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I get it though, but
I had to go on a roll.
But I enjoy that though. That when I'm competing against somebody else, that they get all emotional and everything like that. So it's part of it.
So you want an emotional heavy bag?
But
don't hit me like that.
But no, I like them lashing out at me, being mad at me. Like when they're competing against me, I get them. I like when they get upset. Like I don't get afraid. Like I like that. Like yeah, I'll still compete. I'm like, oh, that means I broke you. That means I win. When you lose your cool, it's like, oh shit, I win. You know what I mean? I'm always the even keel guy. Because whenever this shit, like back in the day, whenever this shit came to the head, I was always the guy going like, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. This guy's just fucking out. There's the guy like wild out in the office with like the spin on the side. And I'm going like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I just had to punch him. Look at him.
Well, part of my problem is I'm impatient. So I don't do well waiting for other people to lose their shit. So I've already played my cool, and now I'm done, and then I become aggressive, which is not good. It's not good. It's fun, but it's not good.
Man, I was always like, when everything came to a head, because I had like a lot of visits to the principal's office. The most legendary one, I'll never forget this. This was like, it was a real nice lecture we had. I never forgot. It was like almost like all the windows were like clear and everything like that. It was like really nice looking fucking middle school shit. And everything was like, I guess it was the style back then to have all these glass things so you could see through everything. I stole this kid's lunch, but he didn't want me to steal. He wanted to get it back because, obviously his parents got him the food. I was like, fuck that. And he tried to test me, but I'm always ready. I'm not like these new age bullies. You know what I'm saying? I knew that people were coming after me. I like when people came at me. That means I won. So no matter what you do, if you charge me, I know that you're coming at me. So I hit him. I hit him with the right hand. Fucking knock him over the table like on some fucking action movie shit. And like, the whatever, the principal authorities or the lunch fruit people like got me and anything like that, but the whole school side during lunch and anything like that. It made me a legend in that middle school. So that was what's up, man.
I had someone was teasing me and they took my glasses and I was reaching for it and the vice principal grabbed me and put me on this other table. So it's like, and he didn't ask me any questions. He just, no, you have to go, you sit here. I'm like, okay.
And
Then the bell rang and I looked at him deadpan, just like I said, can I go get my glasses now? And he went, what? That's why you were reaching? I'm like, yeah. And I just got up and stormed away. I was too early to be a super bitch, but boy, I nailed it pretty good that day.
Yeah, I just nailed the art of being a bully. But the thing is, it's like, the crazy thing is, when I hear about people being like suspended for a couple of days, I don't know if I was always really good with talking with people. So even with the principal's office, like when I'm in a lot of shit, like you should be suspended for a couple of days. I've never been suspended as, take a couple days off. But I did get detention. But even when I did do the detention, I'd have mad detentions, but I wouldn't do them all. And I don't really remember how I got out of it. I used to always get away with shit. Even at school, I owe 20. But it's like, oh yeah, you can just do 5, so don't worry about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's like, I don't even know how I got away with it. Shit like that. That's how I, you know what I mean? I used to always get away with shit.
Yeah, did you always dress nice in school?
Well, for football games, you had to have a tie every Friday. You know what I mean? But...
So were you like casual Fridays the rest of the week, and then Fridays you had to
yeah,
dress up?
just casual, regular, whatever the style was at that period of time. I had it, whatever. But with me, it was always a thing. I would always show off my wealth, even though it was not even my wealth. Like, back in the day, I would be like, yo, fuck you, I got a nice house. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be at school, like, fuck you. And, you know what I mean? Even with the car shit, people used to flex, because that was the number one thing to trump everybody. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a car, motherfucker. It's like, I'd be like, I can get more pussy than you. Well, motherfucker, I got a car. And that's how you know what I'm saying? In high school, that's how you trump each other. That's how motherfuckers would get the hook on me. Back before I got my license and shit. They're going like, well, I got a car, motherfucker. So that's why I can get more pussy than you. I'm like, fuck you, man. That's the only shit you have on me, motherfucker. Like, you have a fucking car, bitch ass. And then that's when, I started, getting my cars and, crashing them and stuff like that. Good wild child shit, too. You gotta misuse cars and get a couple speeding tickets. You know what I mean? You gotta do it.
Yeah. My last speeding ticket came because I was listening to the soundtrack of Hamilton for the first time. I get excited.
Shouts to Hamilton. Weren't they the ones where they disrespected? People were disrespecting the...
And that they were very politely letting Pence know that they are... That what they did when they casted Hamilton, instead of making everybody look like who they were playing, they just went for talent. So it was a beautiful mix of people.
But
Hamilton, that was the point.
Hey, check this bullshit out, man. You talking in baseball? This is off topic here, sports. In baseball, this motherfucking center fielder for the Orioles, he's a black guy, but everybody knows baseball's not a heavy black sport. There's like a couple of black players in it. At Fenway Park in Boston, they're throwing the N bomb down at the center fielder and throwing peanuts down at him, and they had to apologize to the player and shit. The organization, but it was real some fucked up shit because I listen to a lot of sports podcasts and that was the topic of conversation today.
Wow.
So shouts out to Boston
horrible.
for still being in the 1800s.
And that's the problem. People are like, well, Trump's president now. We're all going to be safer. It's like, no.
Just don't be a douche and get slapped.
Money does not trickle down from the top, but attitude and racism and little-minded and ignorance and stupidity trickle down like crazy. And everyone thinks that's okay. Stand up to it.
How ignorant are you and how fucking pussy are you to be in a big crowd and to be throwing around those words knowing that nobody, can pick you out in the crowd of, think of how many people go. I've been to a couple of baseball games in my day. And I remember when I went to Wrigley Field, shouts to the clubs that finally won a championship. And that's when all I smelled was beer. All I remember Wrigley Field smelled was beer. And I remember there was a drunk, belligerent Cub fan saying, "Yo, fuck you, like, fuck the team," and everything like that. But yeah, that's fucked up, Boston. Still thinking that it's the 1960s. Or like Alabama.
That wasn't right to do in the 60s. It wasn't right to do in Alabama. It wasn't right to do in the 50s. Cut that shit out. Grow up. It's the 21st century. Act it.
And, I hate to make this so racial and stuff, but hey, we have a black and white, host of this show. So they have to get with these racial news here. Another white supremacist / Nazi went in San Diego. You heard about that shooter? The active shooter that went to this person of color's 50th birthday party and was just shooting black people until I guess he got shot.
Hear that.
And he was drinking a beer the whole time he was doing it.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy, man.
Did they kill him?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they did, but they're just talking about the horrifying of it. And all the white people there, he goes like, if you stay, you'll die, but he let them go. He was just shooting everybody black and shit. It was some crazy shit,
Wait. And so the white people didn't rush him, they just left?
Well, if they don't have a gun, I guess he had like a machine gun or some, I don't know the specifics here, ladies and gentlemen, but, he had a gun of some kind, so, how they're going to bum rush somebody who's been shooting everybody. He just came in to the party and was just shooting everybody, and he was letting the white people go, and he was shooting all he shot one. There was one Hispanic guy that got shot, but then everybody else was black.
How many people died?
I think there was like 2 or 3. I'm not sure. I don't know the specifics, but that was.
I can imagine that later going, Earl turned 50. Look, I got a bullet hole here. Like,
fucking, yo, chill fuck out. Trump won, but it's not for the fucking Nazi Germany. Stop it. Cut this.
The Correspondents' Dinner. Have you looked at that clip yet? Forgive me, I've forgotten that comedian's name. He's on the Daily Show with Trevor Noah. And he goes, I do not see Bannon. Not see Bannon. Not see Bannon. It was a beautiful thing. Bannon's a Nazi is really what he was saying. It was awesome.
Shout out to Trump for being such a pussy and not showing up to that.
For who?
To Trump.
To Trump, okay, because I thought you said Trevor, and I'm like, whoa.
I say shouts to Trump, sarcastically, of course, for not showing up to that thing where the comedian was doing that little bit there, because, the presidents are normally there.
Right, presidents are normally there, they can normally take a joke. Wait, you have to be intelligent, take a joke.
But guess where our beautiful president was? He was doing another bullshit rally, like he's back campaigning.
Kissing the ring again?
Yeah.
He's kissed the ring to him.
Spur of the moment, 100 days rally. He because he wants to be around people who like him. He doesn't want to be around people that may, come after him and joke on him.
Okay, let me put this out there. If I'm in a job that's too hard, I know what I have to do. I have to buckle down and get with it and talk to my boss and find out what other information I need to do the job.
Absolutely.
Why is he not studying to do the job? He's complaining that it's hard, that he misses his life.
This dumb motherfucker, and I might have to dig back up Black Trump. Shouts to Black Trump, that motherfucker. He's still talking about the wall. He's still stuck on the wall. I just saw as a clip today on FB.
My problem is if you wall Americans off, we are no longer in contact with the rest of the world. Period. We are actually at more danger being walled off than we are with open borders.
I understand. And what makes it so hard for me, some childhood friends are Trump supporters. One of my college roommates, I remember his first night in the dorms, I got him fucked up and he was puking everywhere. Shouts to him. He's a heavy Trump supporter. He has like 3 kids, a house. You know what I'm saying?
I bet he doesn't have any daughters.
He has 3 daughters. He has all daughters.
Oh, dude.
And I think he has another daughter in the office.
You need to look at what Trump says about women and how he treats his wife.
This guy is the #1 flag bearer for Trump. It's just so disgusting. But, he's like, a college roommate, but it's just like, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to get political with you, but I'm just like, ew, 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 ew. And you know what I mean? But he's my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you bonded with this guy, but
I'm not going to say shit, and please, the last thing I want to do is get into a political argument. I know you're at work doing what the fuck. I think he's like a teacher or a principal somewhere, so I ain't trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Get into a conversation, because I'm doing what I'm doing there. It's just like, this is stupid over politics. Hey, like that motherfucker, but I got it. And then I have another guy I was very close with. He was actually with me the night that I had my accident.
Okay.
He's a gun-toting NRA motherfucker who's gung-ho Trump. So he's like, oh man, he's going down with the shit. Like, everybody, everything that it's Hillary, do not say the word Hillary to him. What'd you say? Fuck that. So I have to, you know what I mean? I'm tired of him. Like, and as of today, I see him here interviewing with some Fox News motherfucker, because I only watch like the 1 minute.
Trump? Okay.
Yeah, I only watch the 1 minute clips of
Fox News. Your friend, your NRA gun-toting.
Yeah, that's another motherfucker. But I'm just saying, like, today, our celebrity and reality in chief, Trump, talking about the wall. It's like, we need the wall because of human trafficking. I'm like, human trafficking?
Yeah,
this is a problem?
There are 26 young girls missing from D.C. Black girls missing from D.C. There are a whole lot missing from Baltimore as well. They're not finding bodies, so they're thinking trafficking. It's like, where are they sending them? Where is this happening here in this country? We need to get a handle on this way more than we need a wall.
We don't need a wall, and it's like a lot of it needs to go. Like some Democrats are saying that, Trump, you're doing enough. You don't need a wall. Like he's always talking about all the stuff he did. I was just like, oh, like, hold up. What the fuck you did on me? Like, I was just so confused. He is convinced that he has done a lot of shit.
No, he's played a lot of golf, and he's done a lot of things that, with checks and balances, have been stopped.
And I love how people ask him a question, and he does not give
an
answer.
Mention Flynn. Whoever, General Flynn.
Be up out of there.
He walks
like
out of the
2
room.
days. He was in there like 2 days, and like, I gotta go. I've been getting a nice fresh check from the Russians. The guy who was smart, who's not that smart, the Manafort guy, he got the fuck out. Like, he knew he was gonna win back then. I had a feeling Trump was gonna win like fucking February of last year. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to talk about it.
But got out of there quick because before he even got the power, he was out. You know what I'm saying? He's still tied to it, but it's a whole fucking whatever. I just can't believe he was talking about the wall. It's like, please, like, why? Don't talk about that. We don't need the wall.
Did you know that in this country, all of our top scientists are immigrants? America's education system does not create scientists. We don't. We just don't. We have to import them.
Absolutely.
So all this blocking other countries means America's going to end up being as stupid as we really are. We are not number one in education. We are not number one in math. We are not number one in science. We are not number one in computers. We are not number one in engineering. This country really needs an overhaul to education. We don't need it stopped. We need to put more resources into education so it actually happens.
Yeah, this shit, I cannot believe this orange motherfucker is talking about a fucking wall. I was like, what? He's there. He's just like, no. And the Fox News motherfucker, he was saying some right-wing shit. He's like, why should I blah, 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 say right-wing, blah, 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 blah. And he goes like, hold on, let's get back to the wall. I was like, wait a minute, like, stop talking about the wall, motherfucker. Like,
it's spending a lot of money that could be better spent doing anything else.
Listen,
why don't we put that money into resources to find all those missing girls, to stop human trafficking leaving this country, let alone coming into it?
Instead of controlling trafficking around Mar-a-Lago, and you call it the Southern White House. No, it's a piece of property
Camp David has a beautiful golf course. It is security tested and checked. Your cell phone cannot be breached or infiltrated from Camp David. Why aren't you going there? We've already paid for Camp David. Why aren't you going there?
They're nice people, but I don't have my freedom. I used to like to just drive my car. I'm like, bitch.
You ran a campaign to get this job. You have it. Now, motherfucker, you have to do it.
It's like, I don't think, in my working career, I don't think I've taken as much vacation as he is taking. This person, 100 days. Like, in my adult life, working career, I don't think I've taken as much days and playing that he's taking.
I know, I haven't.
It's like, good. I mean, I'm a workaholic, you're a workaholic, but I'm like, dude, you're not there. And a lot of things is just opposing contests, because these executive orders bullshit is just him posing. Him writing there, he doesn't know what the fuck is on there.
He's like, I didn't know that's what that said.
It's a photo op.
Yeah, and he likes the attention, and he keeps calling the press in for a photo op. So somebody asks about General Flynn, and he walks out of the room. It's awesome.
And then he has allegedly had a phone conversation with Putin. They're gonna meet, quote unquote, soon.
Well, yeah, because Putin's ruling the country.